Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to Eternal Blue. And just when we thought we were done, and Zophar was defeated, Lucia ran back to the Blue Star, and Hero is none too happy about that, so let's start with the epilogue. So still parked up at Grandpa Gwen's, it seems. Young man, you asked me how to get to the Blue Star, and I've been searching my archives. But all I found was a single passage in an ancient scroll. Here's what it says. When the twin stars twinkle, a dragon of the universe will again rise into the heavens. It's my guess that the twin stars are a pair of dragon eye jewels. Beyond that, however, I'm not really sure how to interpret it. And I also don't know where you would find another pair of dragon eye jewels. But finding those jewels is your only chance of seeing Lucia again. You must try. I've also conducted a couple of experiments with the pendant that Lucia left behind. Somehow it draws power from the Blue Star, and uses that power to allow you to teleport to any place that you've previously visited. It's incredible magic, my boy! I even believe Althena herself might have made the pendant. The pendant does have one serious limitation, however. You can't use it in places where you can't see the Blue Star, such as underground caverns. And that's all I know, my boy! Get going! Lucia's waiting! Thanks, Grandpa. So back home at Grandpa Gwen's... Hey, I haven't seen this in a while. It's Grandpa's haiku book. Master of Dragons, colors white, blue, red, and black. The Dragon Master. To save those beyond, her power she surrendered. Dearest Althena. Borgin may be fat, and he may sweat like a pig, but it's glandular. Heavenly bodies, eyes gaze upward in reverence, goddess in a thong. Some of these are really funny. When trapped by darkness, remember love and friendship. Be human and free. You know you love me, my fluffy majestic hair, but please call me Nash. Ronfar is the man. Watch him roll his loaded dice and rob people blind. Azure in the sky, shining down on us below. Our past, our future. Boy, Grandpa's really talented. A Dragon Master, born to protect the goddess. His love ends evil. A pink flying cat, flaming breath and acid tongue. Red Dragon Ruby. Assembly of gods, the damnation of a world. A new beginning. I fear for my heart, and for the flesh torn clean by a nipple yanker. Flames burn through my lungs, consuming all that oppose, a young red dragon. I have no idea where you would find the dragon eye jewels. You see, my boy, I purchased the jewel I used at the Blue Spire from a merchant in Nota. That was a very long time ago, so that merchant might have gone to the great bazaar in the sky. Well, Hero, where did you get the jewel that you used at the Blue Spire? Oh, well, my boy, I don't care where you got it from, not anymore at least. I'm just trying to help. Well, Grandpa, we got it from the dragon ruins that you told us not to explore. I don't remember if there was another jewel in that dragon's head or not. But it's worth taking a look, right, Hero? Actually, yes, we only got the left eye out, Ruby. Shake your top up before we go. And we should probably take the Destiny. I think it was around here. And, yeah, the Destiny's not gonna fit through there. So let's see if those bugs and beetles are back in this area, and can we thump the ever-living crap out of them? All right, here we go. Yeah, 324 damage. Hero, just police him up. And we know there's a statue at the end of this. Yeah, even Ruby's gonna cook him. And 5 XP. All right, back to the beginning. But how close is Hero to getting... Okay, so we need 84,000 XP. So these bugs are not going to pose much of a threat, but not really a benefit either. But I'll go ahead and take care of them. And 5 XP, and 7 XP, there we go. Oh yeah, so there's Lucia's transporter, but oh, we can only go to the places we've been this time around, not in our lifetime. All right, so we will have to walk all this way. And 5 XP, and 6 XP, and 4 XP, and 5 XP. We need 5 enemies in one battle because my healing ring hasn't had a chance to kick off yet because Ruby sees them as so, low hit point that she just swoops in and kills the 4th one off. 4 XP and 5 XP and an herb. And here we go, here's 5 beetle bugs. So here we'll kill 3, Ruby will kill 1, and then our healing ring will finally kick in. All right, good dodge, hero. 1 damage, Ruby kills 1, and then healing ring kick in. Now we're back in business. 5 XP and 5 XP with the cheeky top up. All right, so now I think we're getting to the cave itself, and this time we are going to be going through it to try to get the other dragon eye. And if I remember right, there were like big old flaming dudes in here that we have to be mindful of. So in we go. Yes, indeed. This is where Hero ran away from. Let's try this. Oh, I don't like that. So how about a concussion sword? Oh wow, they're really resistant to concussion sword. Perhaps we should have used wind. Yeah, okay, we should have used the Tempest. Ooh, 5,000 XP, 1,400 bucks, and we're down to 11 hit points. Okay. I think if we leave, that one's going to come back. But we might have to go hit up that statue and see. And I don't know, do we try to go after our party? Get the group back together. Tell them that Hero is back out on adventure, because we are going to need some help. So I know Ronfar said he was going back to Rakuli. So we're going to give that a skip. I think Rakuli, yeah, was right over here. Yeah, because that was Mari's place. Hey Ronfar, how you doing? This used to be a little speck on the map, but not anymore. This is the hometown of Ronfar, Leo and Mari, who saved our world. They made this town famous. Rakuli is really popular now that Ronfar, Leo, and Mari are famous. I think I'm starting puberty because I got a big zit. Okay, well thank you for sharing. My husband has been very, distracted lately. I wonder what's wrong. He won't talk about it, but I think it has to do with that cleansing. I tell you, it's really put a strain on our marriage. It's easy to vow to stick with your mate for better or worse, but it's quite a different matter when you have to live that vow. I tell you, this whole ordeal has really helped me appreciate what vows mean. We had a rough go of it for a while, but now that we've made it through, I'm happy. I've never felt close to my husband than now. I keep having this dream where I'm insane. It's just so weird. It's sapping all my energy by keeping me up at night. Can't believe my lovely wife has stood by my side through all this. She really is wonderful. I give thanks every day for the 2 women in my life, Goddess Althena and my dear wife. You know, when I was under Zophar's control, I was looking for light. Maybe Althena gave me the desire to break free from Zophar. Good day to you all. If I keep washing clothes like this day after day, my poor shoulders will be stiff. You know, maybe I can get Ronfar to look at them and relieve the tension. Well, I'm sure Mari would have something to say about that, and we've seen Mari angry. You know, I've been wondering when Ronfar and Mari are getting married. Don't you think they've been engaged long enough? This is ridiculous. Hey there, what happened to the goddess that was traveling with you? You know, the girl that saved the village? Why isn't she with you? Lucia is. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? I'm sure she's off helping others, isn't she? If you see that goddess you are traveling with again, give her my sincere thanks. I'll never forget what she did for us. If you're looking for Ronfar, I think he's with Mari. Those 2 are always together these days. It's enough to make me envious. Ronfar and Mari are always together. Sometimes I'm jealous, and sometimes it just makes me nauseous. What happened to Lucia? She was such a sweet girl, and thanks to her, our village was saved. Lucia's power was amazing. In just an instant, she returned all the insane people back to normal. It seemed completely like something the goddess Althena might do. Some people might be offended if I say this, but I really believe it. Lucia is more powerful than the goddess Althena, I think. What do I do? I wanted to thank Lucia, but now... Leo came back, but he's gone again. I think he works too hard. Sometimes I worry about him. You and Leo have a similar manner. Not the way you look, but the way you act, I think. Right now, Leo is away on another journey. The light that cured the villages of their madness is the power of Althena, I'm sure. My daughter says that is the power she would like to show the world. She's such an idealistic young thing. I worry about her. We've been so blessed that our lives have turned out so well after a dark period. I'm starting to remember a little of what happened now. It was very strange, kind of like a blurry dream where I had no control. Our world has been led astray for far too long. I've decided that my purpose is to tell others of the true teachings of Althena. If Ronfar and Mari decide to live in this village, we will prosper, mark my words. It seems that both of them have good luck when they're together. Back again? I suppose you want some of my tasty fish. Well, for people that saved me in my village, I have all the fish you can eat. Yay, fish! I want! I'm glad that just fish makes you that happy, little kitty. Kitty, dragon, whatever. Just slap me up some more of that great fish. Is this new? Oh, Mori's bromide too. Sibling rivalry. In Leo's footsteps, you say. Ah, she is mystery! Oh, and Ronfar don't like their dress-up time. I'm so happy that Mari is back to her old self. I was really worried for a while. Ronfar is always telling Mari he loves her. It's sweet. Ronfar and Mari make a good couple. I often see Mari and Ronfar out in the fields, lying in the grass and talking. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'd love to have a life like that. They seem so right for each other. Someday, I would like to find love like Ronfar and Mari have. Things around here are much better than they used to be. The demand for ship repair is finally going up again. We have a very kind and skilled priest in our village. He can heal just about anything. Yeah, and I need to talk to him. Ronfar, we're gonna head back on the road. Hello, Mari. Ha, Hero. And Ruby, you two sure are a sight for sore eyes. So what are you up to these days? Are you still adventuring around the world? Well, about that, Ronfar. Hero, buddy, long time no see. Say, what brings you back to Rakuli? Oh, I see. The old ruins, eh? Why do you want to find them? And by the way, where's Lucia? Holy Moonmaker, she left you? Well, now, I never saw that one coming. No, that's not what happened at all, Ronfar. She had to go back to the Blue Star. Well, you know she loves you, don't you, kiddo? Yes, I do. For the sake of true love, I'll help anyone out. So, are you asking for help? Yes, I need your help. Okay, I'm ready to help you out. I just need to say goodbye to Mari. Oh, Ronfar, off again. Dumplin', if he wasn't the greatest guy in the world, I wouldn't go. But he is, and I gotta help him out. I'll be back before you know it. Well then, good luck, sugar buns. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, Hero, you got a hired hand in your party. Let's go. All right, Ronfar, we need to get you another ring. Probably your healing ring would be nice. Good to see you kept my crests and whatnot. All right, one party member acquired. We know Lamina will be in Vane. Jean is going to be at the circus, which I don't remember where that was. All right, there's Neo Vane crashed. Where in the gravy was Vane in the grand scheme of things? I think the carnival and whatnot was more up north? Let's see. Yeah, just plow on through. That was the Blue Dragon Cave. All right, that was the martial arts tournament. All right, let's head down on the water here. Just skip all of that. All right, that was the ice. I think it was by Nota? Oh, well, here's Vane. All right, Ronfar, welcome back to Vane. Oh my, everyone in Vane is helping to restore the Magic Guild to its former glory. It's amazing what can be done when people join hands and work together, isn't it? What's even more amazing is that Lamina is in charge of the restoration project. I thought she'd be my darling selfish little niece forever. I can't believe that little Lamina has rallied everyone in Vane to help rebuild the Magic Guild. I suppose a part of me hoped that she would never grow up. Lamina casts a spell of ice magic on my storage shed. Now the fruit that I've pickled will stay fresh for weeks. There's just no end of practical uses for magic spells. I mean, sure, whatever's clever. My wife and I are planning a trip to Tabin's Peak before we're too old to make the journey. It's the place where we met for the first time, and it's the place where we grew up together. I want to go there once more before I die and remember how happy I was. There might not be anything left of Null's hideout, but I don't care. I just want to go there. Null's hideout might not exist anymore, but I have the sense that it still does. I can already hear the laughter of the children, and I can see Null smiling as he scolds them. Oh my, I was cleaning up around the house, and I found a picture I thought I'd lost forever. Ooh, I like pictures. Show me, show me. Hero, do you get a funny feeling when you look at this? I sure do, Ruby. It's like I've met this person somewhere before. My husband and I were given this picture when we were children. It was a gift from Null, the leader of the Danger Kids. We lived with him at the top of Tabin's Peak. You got this from Null? It was the day that my husband and I had to leave Tabin's Peak as we'd grown taller than Null. Null gave us this picture to us and said it would bring us luck. Null said that a picture of a cute girl would bring you luck. Not only is he rude, he's also a sexist pig. Oh, he was telling the truth. My husband and I have experienced wonderful luck in our lives. Take this picture with you to protect yourselves from danger on the journeys yet to come. Luna's bromide. All right, the Dreamy Weaver. Yep, there's old Luna. Goddess Althena in the flesh, literally and figuratively. My husband and I are taking a trip to Tabin's Peak where we grew up. That place holds many wonderful memories for us, and we want to relive every one of them. Lumina needs everyone in Vane to help with the guild, so I've decided to form the Magic Band. I tried looking up the old school song in the Magic Library, but I don't know how to read music. So I'm just going to make something up and play it by ear. My goal is to combine magic and the arts into one unforgettable multimedia experience. For example, I could use magic to produce a play with stunning special effects. Oh, and I'll probably need a writer or something too, but I'll worry about that later. Of course, I'll never get anywhere if we don't rebuild the guild so I can learn to use magic. That's why I'm gonna boost morale by writing the official Magic Guild theme song. What kind of song should I write? Maybe something with a bouncy, poppy melody, Here, what do you think of this? Ahem. The Magic Guild is hot. The Magic Guild is cool. If you don't like the Magic Guild, you're a bloody fool. What do you think? Yeah, it sucks. Well, here, what about this? Oops, Lamina did it again. She played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oops, you think she's in love. My grandpa and I are gonna build a desk for me to use at the Magic Guild. My favorite part is the secret compartment, so I can hide my comics from my teachers. I don't know why my grandpa is so excited about building a desk, but I'm not complaining. I get my comic compartment and time to hang out with him. So does Grandpa have a comic? Huh? I finally came up with a way to repay the Magic Guild for their incredible kindness. When I lived in Azato, I made my living as a carpenter, constructing and selling furniture. Now I'm building chairs and desks for the students of the Magic Guild. Miss Lamina's orders were to make the desk out of the most solid wood I can find. If they're sturdy, she won't have to replace them and it'll be cheaper. That's Lamina for you. Miss Lamina is taking over the leadership of the Magic Guild from Lady Myria. It's a wise move. Lamina has rallied the people of Vane to help restore the Magic Guild and to reclaim the glory and tradition of this great city. I'm convinced that Lamina will make Vane more majestic than it has ever been before. Since Lamina's return, the people of Vane are filled with enthusiasm and excitement. I have to admit that despite my advanced age, my heart is dancing. Lamina has grown so much in these past few months, and the more she matures, the more I see of Myria in her. She's managed to rally everyone in Vane to help her with the restoration of the Magic Guild. She's still as obnoxious about money as ever, but I still hope she grows out of it. Lamina has truly matured in the past few months. It's been quite remarkable to watch. I only wish she would lighten up when it comes to money. It's been said that Lamina's purse strings are tied so tight, they can squeeze a lump of coal into a diamond. But that mustn't be true, or Lamina would be selling all the diamonds she made. Now then, the first part of the Thunderbolt spell goes a little something like this. Excuse me, old man, but why are you talking to yourself? Well, I'm a crazy old goat, but I have a good reason. I'm practicing for class. Lamina asked me if there was anything I could do to help the Magic Guild. I asked her if I could become a teacher, and she agreed. So now I'm practicing. I was a magic user a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. Now I'm going to teach thunder magic at the guild and share the knowledge in my wrinkled brain. And we'll buy 5 starlights from the shop. We'll buy 2 healing nuts and top up as well. Passion fruits? We'll buy 4. Get some healing items on the board. You're friends of Miss Lamina, aren't you? Well, why are you wandering around out here? You should know that she's in the guild mansion. Man, that Ramus kid from Maribia has been hanging around Vane all the time lately. He seems to have a major crush on Lamina, but I don't think she feels the same way. He's been hanging out so much that everyone in Vane recognizes his face on sight. I think it's cute that Ramus has fallen so hard for Lamina, but I do worry about him. I mean, sooner or later, he has to realize she's never going to return his affections. Then again, maybe he's more interested in Lamina's money than her heart. I don't know Ramus very well, so perhaps I'm wrong, but I'm starting to wonder if he cares more for Lamina's fortune than her affections. Lamina changed a lot after her journeys with you. Her desire to restore the Magic Guild hasn't changed, but she's become less impatient about it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that Lamina's finally learned how to relax. I used to believe that we didn't need to rebuild the Magic Guild, and I felt that way because I saw emotional toll it was taking on poor Lamina. But I've changed my mind, because Lamina's changed so much. I want to see the Magic Guild that Lamina builds, and I want to help her build it. Lamina has been accompanying me on my trips to Maribia. Before, she was always too busy to come with me because of her work to restore the Magic Guild. I enjoy her company very much. I just wish she wouldn't haggle so much when we're shopping. Lamina's attitude has changed, but it's obvious not everything about her has changed. Do you see? Everyone in Vane is working hard to cure the Magic Guild. They're working to cure the guild? Yeah, the roof of the guild mansion is sick, so the rain comes in. So, if we cure the sickness, we'll cure the leaks too. That's what the carpenter said. It'll be fun to cure the Magic Guild with a hammer and saw. Ah, the heroic friends of Lamina. You've surely noticed that Vane is abuzz with activity. Everyone is hard at work to help restore the Magic Guild and restore the pride of Vane. And Lamina is doing a very good job as the head of the restoration project. The entire population of Vane is helping to rebuild the Magic Guild. From now on, the guild will no longer be a place where only magicians are welcome. It will be a place where anyone and everyone in this wonderful world is welcome. The guild will be the ultimate symbol of what can be done when people work together. Lamina asked me to fix this leak, and I naturally agreed. We can't have a leaky guild. I'm just hoping that Lady Miria needs me to do some repair work in her bedroom. Hubba hubba. Are you going to lay some pipe? I'm just a visitor to Vane, but I was asked to help restore the Magic Guild. Isn't that great? I've developed a fairly thorough knowledge of Lunar's history during my travels, and I plan to share that knowledge by teaching it to the children of Vane. After all, I can't turn down the request of the heroine who saved the world. I was also told that I can be one of the heroine's assistants. Isn't that wonderful? Lamina has been coming to the Magic Library a lot lately. My friends and I can't play there like we used to because she always yells when she catches us. I gave up trying to learn magic. I just don't have an aptitude for it, but that's okay. I'll just help out with the Magic Guild with things I can do. Oh man, if only I could learn how to use magic. Just reading about it gets pretty boring after a while, you know. Now that the Magic Guild is being renovated, this library also needs to be changed. We're gonna bring in new books and rearrange the books we already have. Everyone is helping to make this library the most efficient study center in the world. Now that the power of good has won out over the power of evil, I'm studying the Blue Star. More specifically, I'm hoping to discover a way that we can travel there someday. Hey, me too, bud. Until a few years ago, I didn't know how to read, and now I plan to teach it. It's all thanks to Lady Miria. That wonderful woman has brought meaning to my life. I hope to bring as much joy to the lives of my students as Lady Miria brought to me. I want every student of the Magic Guild to spend plenty of time here in the library. Not just to share the joy of reading, but to enjoy their youthful exuberance. There's so many books in this library and so many stories, but no one's written anything about you people yet. Don't worry, I'm sure there are several quickie books in the works. And until those books start to appear on these shelves, I'll tell everyone I meet about you. Oral history isn't as accurate as written history, but it has a charm all its own. One day people will look back on this time and marvel about how exciting it was. I said I'd stop studying when my brain got full, but it never gets full, so I keep reading. After Marriott burned to the ground, Ma and Pa went to live in Yangshan. I like it there. There's lots of pretty grass and there's even fishes you can catch. I want to read a book about the 6 heroes who saved the world. I bet I'd like them. Maybe I can write my own book. Yeah! Do you know where I can find them? Some days, the number of visitors to Vane outnumber the residents. And with the new Magic Guild, we have new students coming in here all the time. I think I need to hire another alphabetizer to keep the library from descending into chaos. I've never been so busy. and I've never been so happy. I used to play in this library, but Lamina would get mad, so now I just read the books. Could you explain to me what this book means? I'll read you some of it. What is the color of love? What is the shape of love? Where is my heart? Isn't that the dumbest thing you've ever heard? What an awful book this is. Miss Lamina is supervising the construction of a brand new Magic Guild. And I can't wait for all those new students to come here and read all of our lovely books. Perhaps the next Dragon Master will study in this very library. Just because you're heroes doesn't mean you can't make the time to read these books. I think you'll learn a great deal about our world. This library houses the largest collection of books in the entire world. It's mind-boggling. There was a time when only people with magic abilities were allowed inside these walls. Now anyone and everyone is invited to come here and revel in the joys of literacy. For students, this library is a thick slice of heaven. This library depresses me in a way because I know I'll never read all these books before I die. Are these symbols? I can't read this book at all. Of course not, Hero. How are you supposed to read all those weird runes? So what you're saying is we come back with Lamina who can read those runes, and maybe something awesome will happen? I made up my mind. When I grow up, I'm gonna be Lamina's special helper. So I'm gonna pick flowers to decorate the Magic Guild. I picked them from a secret garden that nobody knows about but me. I'm gonna be Lamina's special helper and the Magic Guild's flower picker. Heh, my daughter is so anxious to help Lamina with the restoration of the guild. It makes me proud to see my daughter becoming so unselfish and working to help others. If this is the Magic Guild Lamina is working to create, I can't wait till it's done. I can't let my daughter hog all the glory. I need to figure out a way to help Lamina too. Well, Athena can help us with a cheeky top up. Everyone is helping to rebuild the Magic Guild. When I asked Lamina what I could do, she said, "I'm very happy for your help, but promise me that you won't work too hard, all right? And remember to take a break every once in a while to look at the blue star." I couldn't help laughing at that. I never heard Lamina say something quite so sweet before. Oh, and I almost forgot. After Lamina asked me not to work too hard, she said, with a very contrite look, you don't mind working for free, do you?" I couldn't help laughing again. I couldn't believe Lamina was apologizing to me about money. Lamina is much more concerned about the people of Vane than she used to be. I'm grateful for the changes in her personality. She's become a wonderful young woman. At last I've learned, if you don't give up hope and if you work together, you can almost always avoid screwing things up too badly. I hope we don't screw up our efforts to rebuild the mansion of the Magic Guild. I doubt we will, though. Now with Lamina in charge and everyone in Vane helping, the Magic Guild will be back to its incredible self very soon. And it's because Lamina has finally realized that it's okay to ask for help sometimes. Well, hello, Hero. It's been a long time indeed. You're a wonderful friend to come all this way to visit with Lamina. It makes me so happy to see my daughter making so many good friends. Hero, I'm sure that Lamina caused you a few headaches during your journeys, but I'm also sure you also realize what a kind and caring person she can be.
Just having Miri at my side is utter perfection. It doesn't get any better than this, kiddies. Gay.
Oh, hi, Hero. Welcome back to the great city of Vane. Have you finally decided to join the guild? Now let's see, where are those contracts? Here we go. All you have to do is put your initials here, 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 and sign here. Well, come on, Hero. Your pen is starting to dry out. Just sign it already. Oh, is Lucia with you? I'm sure she wants to join too, and just for 98 silver. What? Lucia went all the way back to the Blue Star, all alone. That's terrible. I'm starting to get it now. You intend to follow Lucia to the Blue Star, and you're here to ask for my help. Very wise of you. That should only run about 10,000 silver. A special price for a special friend, okay? Yeah, whatever it takes, help me. You're serious, aren't you? You really do love Lucia with all your heart. All right, Hero, I'll help you. And I hope I meet a man just like you someday. Hero, what's that money for? You silly boy, I just wanted to see how serious you were. Did you really think I would charge a friend? Come on, this one is on the house. So, let's go. There's just one problem, Lamina. I'm not really sure how to get to the Blue Star. Grandpa Gwyn found a story that talks about star pupils and a dragon. And he thinks that the pupils are actually dragon eye jewels. Other than that, I don't have a clue. Do you? Dragon eye jewels. Star pupils. I vaguely remember seeing a book in the Magic Library with the title Star Pupils, and I think I saw it at the very top of the innermost shelf in the library. Let's go and see, Hero. You mean the one that I was actually just going to bring you to see just for myself? Okay, how convenient. I found it. This is it. See the title? Right there on the binding, Star Pupils. So let's read it. Is that a letter or a number? Whatever language this is written in, I don't know it. And we've learned a lot of languages from all of Grandpa Gwyn's books, too. Well, it's to be expected that this type of book would be above your literacy level. But the truth is I don't understand a single word of it either. Pooh! Who wrote this book? And why did they use a mega weird language? Hey, I have an idea. Let's go ask Mother if she knows how to read this. She's the only person in the world who's smarter than I am. What are you doing, hero? Let's go talk to my mother. If anyone knows how to read this book, it's her. Oh, Lamina, what's wrong? You look so pale. Have you heard the story of the dragon pupils? It's also called the Rising Dragon. I was sure that the story would be in the Magic Library's oldest book, but I couldn't find it. Place the dragon pupils into the eyes of the dragon in the Shining Tower. When you do, you shall find the guardian of the bridge between the blue heavens and the blessed earth. I'm fairly certain that was the wording, but I might have paraphrased a bit. You memorized that story? That's my mother, all right. I'm happy that Miria has such a good memory, but what does that story mean? Well, it's actually somewhat straightforward compared to most other fables. I would interpret it to mean that there's a tower with a pathway to the blue star, and that you need the 2 dragon pupils to get inside. A tower that has something to do with a dragon. It's not the blue spire, is it? Why didn't that story tell us where to find the tower? Old stories always leave stuff out. But it's okay, because Hero will find it. He's too proud to ask for directions anyway.
Ah, little Lamina, going on a trip, I see. Well then, please take this magical charm with you. It wards off evil spirits.
Borgen's bromide, rub-a-dub-dow!
Just promise me, Lamina, that you will never, ever look inside the charm. If you disregard my warning and look inside anyway, you will find eternal happiness. But the charm will lose its power forever. Gah.
Do not open the forbidden bromide.
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't want us looking.
All right, everyone, picked up Ronfar and Lamina. Next stop will be Jean once we get to the carnival. And then once we get to the carnival and pick up Jean, maybe we will find out where Leo went and pick up Leo too. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Epilogue. Take care.